Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Aurora School Fast and the Furious Undercover Student Pinball Tournament. Mr. Webb, what an exciting competition we are having.
We are having another fantastic competition as the competition is continuing. We have two finalists. We're halfway through. Another finalist will join them today. Who will it be, Mr. Bloor?
That's right, and who cannot forget the game we saw yesterday? Paul B, Ben McQuaig, there he is.
You're going to see him, or we didn't see him, but he walked away. He thought it was all over, but that last ball, those last few points made the difference. Here we are today with our four competitors.
Okay, we're into Pool C. Only one to go after this. First up, Zoe Reader.
One of the things that she said is Mr. Bloor is so awesome because of Jason Lala, which I'm not really sure, Mr. Bloor, if you want to perhaps expand on.
I don't think I've got any comment on that, but coming from the person that was Harley Quinn, hey, I wouldn't trust her at all.
Her favourite song is Be Hap, according to this, and her favourite TV show is Glee. Likes eating bacon, and her brother is her inspiration. That would be Jackson, who's no longer with us and now at high school.
Yep, shout out Jackson. All the best to you. Moving on, our next competitor last year had a little bit of a seizure moment on the game, which was a little bit frightening, but we did get him help. It's Jaden Paul.
Yes, that's right. He's recovered to compete again this year. He's back for another crack at it, which is really, really impressive that he doesn't quit and he hasn't given up. His favourite food is brownies. His favourite TV show, according to this, is Play School. And a bit of a worry, his favourite multi-ball on the Fast and Furious table is I don't know. Well, Jaden, if you haven't got a multi-ball, points are going to be very hard to come by.
That's right. Let's see what he comes up with in this game. And then moving on to our next competitor, it's the Shankinator himself, Leighton Shanks.
One of the last year's finalists looking to take that step and take that step a little bit further. His favourite song, Mr. Bloor, is You Will Never Know. Do you want to sing us a little couplet from that?
Is that you are not alone?
Perhaps it is. I can tell you we are not alone, and Leighton is very good at making caramel fudge.
Oh yeah. Fudgelicious, Leighton. We can't wait to see what he does this year. His second time going through the pools, and last year, of course, he was finalist, came fourth.
He said this year he wants that finally. Our final competitor, her first year in the competition, is Maya Caldwell.
Bit of a dark horse in the Register score competition thing, but man, she came out on top.
And the most famous person that you've ever met is Katy Perry. Now, a lot of people may not know this, but I believe Katy Perry used to work at the fish and chip shop at the Carpoony Dairy, Mr. Bloor.
That's right, lived down Pihama Way. Yep, enjoyed the beach and the mountain, as we all do.
Well, we're just about to start. The table's about to clear. We've got one of these four people will be going through that next step, which will be fantastic to say. Here we are.
This is it. Okay, Harley Quinn herself. This is Zoe. She's got the ball going straight into the drag race.
She's got a little bit of a support crew there, a few people watching. Not the big crowds that we've had in the last few rounds. Ball save's activated, which is good for her, and she's pleased about that.
That's right. I think as we carry on the competition, some of the spectators are preferring to watch it online.
Yes, I think so. And audience figures this year significantly up on last year, which is good to see as well as pinball gets more and more popular.
Through the roof. Zoe, unfortunately your ball's through the roof as well, and she's lost her first one.
Yes, not the start she was hoping for. What's happened there, Mr. Bloor? Off the RPM on the side. Oh, it's an unlucky bounce. There's not much she could have done about that.
That is a gutter ball. Terrible luck. Next up, here's Jaden. Look, this is what happened last year.
This is the seizure that we're referring to, that medical event which he suffered as a result of not making it through. Now,
he's really risking it playing this year, but we have allowed him with a signature from his mum.
Now, very exciting. Just to the left of Jaden in the background there, we have one of the finalists from 3 years ago, back from Finland. It's Tadeur, who's now a professional Fortnite player.
That's right, he really changed codes, and you don't see him around pinball much these days.
No, well, Jaden's got the ball save in there, so more of a stronger start, over 1 million points, which is good. Just gone up the left there. We've got the drag race again.
Nice
back
backhand.
to the top. Yep. Getting some more spinner there. What are we? 1.3 million with the drop off to the side and then down
straight
the middle.
down the middle.
Yeah, he's a bit disappointed with that, but that's okay. I'm sure Jameson, his brother's sending him good vibes from afar. Some of the other competitors looking on. Let's see that replay. Down. Gone
Pops
up.
it up.
Yeah, just nearly hit the gears, missed the S, straight back down.
Bit of a wonky shot. Never mind.
No, well.
So low scoring so far.
It is. Now here we are. One of the finalists from last year. Probably one of the most determined players in the competition. Going for the skill shot nearly.
He's missed that one. Loops around straight into the gears.
Yeah, and then we saw this in the last 2 rounds. Ooh, he needs the ball save, but we've seen the getting of those 5 gears down will start that first multi-ball. Very, very important, and a good chance for someone. There we are into the shot pause there, but someone to stamp a bit of authority. We've had this from season to season, Mr. Bloor. We've had these defining moments where a player steps up and absolutely smashes the pinball out of the table and then puts a score which puts fear into the competition. And I dare say it hasn't happened yet.
No, we haven't seen too much sort of over the 20 million.
Yes. Now, having just said that, there is the first multi-ball. So we've got the double multi-ball started. The ball save is in action. He's just hit a 1 million point super jackpot. There'll be those extra ones off the gears as well, so we're going to see this score shoot up in short order. There's one ball gone.
Oh, mate,
another.
It's a double death ball loss. 1 and then 2. Before he could even know what had happened, those balls had slipped down the gutter.
He was making such good progress too. Well, he's not disappointed by that.
1.
Yep.
2. Oh, mate, what an end.
Yeah.
Quite a good round. Let's see what he came out with. Is that maybe 3 million? Okay.
3.5 million in. Now, Maya's here, a supporter.
Waving the flags in Holland.
Waving the flags in Holland. Yes, indeed. Someone's waving a flag anyway. I believe that's her sister. It's very nice that there's that support of a sibling there.
It's really got a fan there.
Yep. We've got two of the gears down. So GAS, what does that spell, Mr. Bloor?
SAG.
SAG. Ah, yes, very clever. Right.
Thank you.
There's 2 more letters there now.
Oh. Down the goose.
Yeah.
Zoe, what's going on there, Zoe?
Usually the pinball by the students is done in such a nice positive way, but I feel there's a bit of, how's your father now? Zoe is in 4th place currently. She needs to break 1 million points. She qualified with 16 million, if I'm correct, Mr. Bloor. So
yes, that is quite a low score at the moment.
Yeah.
Maybe the costume gave her confidence.
Yeah.
She was portraying a different character, and it helped her.
Maybe it did.
Oh my goodness!
Goodness me. Well, yes.
What do you say about that?
Well, we say good luck and try again, and you've got one more ball, but those 2 have been rubbish. So,
she's got her hand on her mouth. I think she's trying not to vomit. Okay, back into Jaden Paul, and there's that Tadua.
Yeah, that's interpretive dancing that he was famous for several years ago. Now, the ball saves straight away. This is... Do you think the table was intimidating these players, Mr. Bloor?
It's definitely something.
Yeah.
Something is up here in the air.
Yes.
Maybe they needed lucky vegetables.
Lucky vegetables, perhaps. Now, obviously, we can see he has sprung the multi-ball. So if we can see him get some points here. Yes, Mr. Bloor?
He's also got the nitrous multiplier. That means he gets 2 times whatever score he's scoring.
So every jackpot, the regular jackpots here are 800,000, and the super, which we've just seen, 2 million. Well,
that's a good shot.
It can turn a terrible score into an average score, and that's where we're heading at the moment, which is really good.
Okay.
It just needs to keep it up. Now, was that
settle down a bit. He just got a caution sign, so that's a power shift.
Yes.
We will see if he uses it for his final ball coming up.
There's people in the background.
Lorelei still to come in her pool.
Yes, she's probably looking at this. She's probably listening to these words now, Mr. Bloor. If you had words for Lorelei when she was playing, what would it be?
Shout out to you, Lorelei. Eat your vegetables.
I was saying use the power shift, but here we go. Now, Leighton has completed the multi-ball before. There's the extra ball, and straight as a whistle. He's been up there twice, actually. That's amazing. He has that extra ball. That's vital stuff.
It is vital. Let's see if he makes use of it. He's sitting there in the store. He's cradling the ball.
Yes. 700,000 for cruising. 6 million.
Oh, ball save. Lucky save.
I know he's very focused. He got into the final last year, and I know he was bit disappointed with how the ball dropped because he nearly had his opportunity, and so he vowed, he said, Mr. Webb, I will be back, and he said that since last year's competition, this is his moment to shine. He's got that left hand lane superbly placed, which is great. 850,000 for cruising again. On around the top, he's just set off the lights at the top as well, so we're about to see the first player going over 10 million today, which is good. There's another 1 million points. Ooh.
So he has not caught up to Jaden yet, is that correct?
Oh, if he's got 5 million, I would say he's overtaken. He's actually in first place, and he's got sorry.
I can't see it.
We're just waiting for the screen. I'm sure technical people will have a look at this. He's got that extra ball. No, I think you're right, Mr. Bloor. Your maths is outstandingly fantastic.
Thank you.
Now it's dropped in, but it's coming back. So he's still in it, and he's looking to overtake Jaden's score with this cruising, which he's still in.
Loses the ball.
Yeah.
What's the score going to say? He was below Jaden. Jaden's still in the lead at this very moment.
But it was very, very close. What's happened here? So
let's wait till the bonus is counted.
Yeah, and it's just come off again. That's twice it's happened. Right, here we go.
Let's see what it comes up with.
How close is it? Got a bit of glare on the screen there. Technically, I believe he's in the lead just, and I believe he's overtaken Jaden just. Perhaps we'll have a look at an instant replay of that at some point. If not, in the meanwhile, we need to continue on with Maya. So Maya's now, well, she has hit the multi-ball, which is good. That's
right. It was lucky because she actually lost the ball just as the multi-ball tripped into going.
Right. So that's a good time to strike it as any. She's coming back into it. We've got some jackpots happening there now. She hasn't got the double.
Oh, super jackpot! Well done.
Doesn't need us if she's got 1 million for that. So gone over 5 million. I'm actually trying to keep track of this point carnage that's happening from Maya. It's actually giving me a headache, Mr. Bloor. She's got so many points.
She just got a power shift there as well, Mr. Webb. Just shy of 8 million before the count goes. So let's see what happens once it's counted.
Yeah.
Not happy. You can see the drop of the bottom lip.
Yep. So we had again. It's this table again with people bouncing out. Now here we go. We've got Zoe.
Hard to see the scores there. Very hard to see.
I can tell you it is what we suspected. We've got Zoe now needs to make about 10 million points up here to get through. We've got Jaden slightly ahead of Leighton, and we've got Maya sort of in a consistent third place. So it's really the proverbial cliche, but it's anyone's game at this point, including Zoe is not out of it. Can she get a multi-ball and start to make up that distance? That's what I'd like to know, Mr. Bloor.
That's right. Quite late in the game to be starting your multi-ball on your third ball.
The face says the story. That face says the story too. So does that face, and that face says it's over.
It's over for the Zoe. Never mind.
Yeah.
She won't be back next year either because she'll be at high school, but we wish you well. There's the scores there. 12 million, over 12 for Jaden at the moment.
And crucially, we have an extra ball lit on that left-hand lane. We know about that. Do we have any power shifts outstanding? I'm not sure that we do, but it's going to come down to the wire.
Just about 13 million, but that's it. Oh, no. The ball save. What the heck?
The ball save is just... Now, this ball save's been, I was going to say crucial. He moves away. He mouths something there, Mr. Bloor. I'm a qualified lip reader. I can't tell you. I think it was, oh my gosh, I'll try again next year. Thank you for the people of the APA for providing the table.
That's very good lip reading there, Mr. Webb. Thank you.
You're welcome. Now, second place steps up. He's about 1 million points behind. Strategically, he is a genius. He will know what is required. He will have this in his mind. He will know that he's got the multi-ball that he needs to be looking for. He wants to complete cruising, go for an extra ball. There's lots, I'm sure, that he's got in his mind. Can he execute the perfect game plan? I say he can, Mr. Bloor.
Well, let's see. He is chasing Jaden at the moment. And we're not seeing that score going up much, Mr. Webb.
No, we're not. He's nearly spelt gears, though, which will be fairly important. He's changed it to second gear, which is great. Thought we'd be looking for an extra ball, but I can't see the indication on that left-hand side. So he's got to just carry on and stay with it. He is a master at the art of cradling and taking his time.
Ooh, that was a lucky bounce, and it's paid off for him.
He steps away from the table and he salutes, but the game is not finished. What's he doing? Oh, those people there are shaking their head. They're looking at it. They're not. Oh, he grabs it just in time. That could have been a disaster. Oh my goodness! Now the caution signs are up.
And there's the drop.
Yeah.
What's the score doing? Has he taken over first place from Jaden?
We suspect he has, but that's a flip and then an air swing. Let's have a look at these points. He knows what he needed to do.
Everyone's waiting. He's saying, please wait.
Yeah, he's saying, please wait.
Leighton score 13.
900,000. He's 500,000 ahead of Jason. He leaps for joy. Huzzah!
Thank you,
Huzzah!
Jason. Thank you. Oh, I cannot believe it.
She's looking at that going, she needs some big scores now. She's in road course, which is one of the more difficult table modes. However, there is an extra ball from before, and she's
there's the extra ball.
Wow.
Good timing.
That is fantastic timing.
She's got a long way to catch up, several million there, but hey, that could happen.
Yep, it could happen. She's currently, I was going to say she's currently 5 million down, but a 2 million point bonus and the ball save, so that means she's getting up there. She's about 3 million short. So this is looks like it's going to be incredibly another episode, another semi-final that goes right down to the wire, because you know that she's got that extra.
Ooh, there she's getting let's see what happens when she gets the bonus.
Yeah, she's checking.
Look, she's not sure.
No,
hands off the machine.
Yep, she was about to leave, but goodness me, we've got her carrying on. Now she's got to be very close. Leighton's nervously watching over there. What did we say, Mr. Bloor? About 13, and I just read 11.5 on the table.
11.5, and another 1,200,000.
Yep, so it's getting extremely close. This is right down to the wire. She's approaching 13 million. We said we need just over that. Left-hand lane.
Oh, just about 13 million. What's happening?
No!
Ball save! She's back!
Oh, gosh.
My goodness. Oh, we're about to see it go over 13.
It's going to be so close we can't call it. A few more strikes or another 1 million point bonus and we'll think she'll take it.
Oh, there's another whole million.
Yep. Is that the point? Well,
she's lost it.
Oh my goodness.
We're going to have to wait for the bonus to be added on. Let's see. What is it?
Oh,
there it is, 14.5 million.
She comes from the last place position to steal the competition. Look at the look on her face. She's not sure, but that is correct. Maya Caldwell, you are the winner and you are through to the final.
Let's get an interview with her. Ladies and gentlemen, Maya, how you doing?
Awful.
What just happened?
I don't know.
You are
I'm
through.
in shock.
You're in shock. You just took out Leighton, who just took out Jaden. What an amazing game, down to the end. You're going into the finals. Well done. How do you feel?
I'm confused.
Anything you want to say to the fans?
I have fans.
You do now.
What?
Congratulations. Oh my, you definitely have fans now, and you are going into the finals against Ben and Harlem.
Which means we have one more incredible semi-final to go with 4 competitors, 1 spot left, 1 person joining in that search for the 2020 Grand Champion.
Who's it gonna be? We will find out next.